Okay, to anybody who needs a hand with GIMP, here's how you do it. Okay, first to find a file or open a file you need, just go up to File in here, and the GIMP I'm using is GIMP 2.6.3, just so you know, because it might be different. So go to Open, and then find your file. I'll go with, here we go, I'll go with this one. And then, say you wanted to remove, let's see, whoops, here we go. If you wanted just to remove this part of the picture, it's pretty simple actually. You gotta change the layer, go to transparency, and then add alpha channel, and then click the eraser, choose the size you want, whatever works, and then you erase all the stuff you don't want in there. So you just go around everything, and this is just a shorthand version to show you what to do. And after that, I already did this part. You'll get something. Whoops. And then, like, for the signature I wanted to make, I couldn't use it like this, so you can go to Image, Transform, and you can flip it vertically, or you can flip it horizontally, which is what I needed, so I did that. And this is the final product of that. I came up with this for the signature I made, and then an easier way to remove stuff like that is if the background, like in this picture, is mostly white, you can just go up to Layer, and then Transparency, Color to Alpha, and choose your color, and it'll show you a sample of what happens, and you hit OK, and all that is invisible. And then I'm going to do that. Well, no. And then you can just erase all the black here, unless you just want to go with whatever. You can erase that. And then after you erase all that, you go over. It's best to have it on the scale tool so you don't accidentally erase something when you're copying and pasting. But first, you need to make a new document. A good size for a signature would be 550 by 200. And then you'll get the new thing there. And then just, if you want to change the background color, you just go over to here, click on the bucket, change that color to black, and then just throw that in there. And then next, and then of course you gotta make a new layer. Doesn't matter what you name the layer. And then you go back to the scale tool, and then you copy this, and then go over here, and then you paste that into there, and it will show up bigger than what you want it to be, but you can easily fix that with the scale tool. And then I usually shrink it, and then I make it bigger from there, just because it's easier to see what's where. And then you just get it to whatever you want it to, and then you go over to the scale, click scale, and then it'll go into there. I'm going to move this over a bit more. There we go. And it takes a lot of practice, but once you get used to it, it's a lot easier. And then go back to layers, new layer. And if you want to make it look a little bit thicker, you hit duplicate, and it'll make it look a little bit thicker. And then, say I wanted to add this Sweeney Todd picture in here. Edit, paste. Gotta move that. And you just take the picture and you can morph it however so it fits in the picture, whatever way you want. Like that. And then you just go back here and you hit scale, and then new layer, of course. And then if you want to add text to something, you click on the A, and then you find a type of text that you want. Let's see. We'll go with this one, and then you can choose the font size, this, and then the color. And then you just type in what you want. So I'll just do that, and then you can go back over here. Oh, whoops, close. And then if you do the scale tool, you can move that item again, and then scale it, and you can put your name or whatever in that, whatever you want. And you just go to File, Save, Save As, and you save it as a. If you don't save it as a .jpg, it will automatically save it to a XCF file, which is specific to GIMP, just so you know that. And then otherwise, like if you want to put it on folder bucket, you have to put it to JPG, otherwise it won't work. And that is about it. I'm going to discard these changes because I've already done this stuff.